Hello, hello, hello.
What's the deal? Hold on, turn this fan off. It's 100 degrees here.
It's so hot, y'all. We are so excited to share with you today. How's it going?
We got two setups here, so we're going back and forth.
Is it Thursday?
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday, all right. What does your Thursday look like, y'all? Let me know. I'm curious.
Got a couple of folks.
It's so loud. Hey, Mallory. Hey, Katie. It's so hot in here. It's so loud. Kids, can you lower the TV a little, please? Hey, Chloe. Hey, Katrina. Happy Thursday, y'all. I hope you are doing well. What are you all up to? Let me know where you at, what you up to. We're excited. We have lots to share. So if you see us back and forth between cameras, it's because we have two cameras going. So excuse the awkward, like, or just enjoy the might be a little dance party. Should have some music going or something. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Carolina. Hi, waiting on the news. I know, right? So much good news. So,
she's not pregnant. That's what you're thinking.
Wait, that was supposed to be part of the surprise.
Oh, well, she's not pregnant. I guess I ruined that one.
You really did. I was going to have people guess. That was like my point. I was going to have people start guessing, like, what could possibly be the good news? Well, so much for that. Yeah, I guess we should have had that conversation, too. Yeah, so that was supposed to be like a whole like fun game we were going to play. Like, what do you think? Put the emoji in the comments, but now we've ruined it. Spoiler, I know, right? Spoiler. Do we say hashtag men? Is that how that works? Hashtag men. Anywho, so we are excited. I'm gonna load my phone so I can see all your comments. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We'll jump in because I don't want to keep you all too long. Emery's trying to, y'all can see Emery, y'all can't. There we go. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Hi to the people. Okay, well then bye. All right, so we are excited that you are here. Thank you so much for supporting us and our family. As you know, we've been here living in Mazatlan, Mexico for almost 2 years. And those of you who are just joining us, who maybe don't know our family, you can follow our story on LaVidaLindsay.com. I'm Gabriella. This is Vernon.
I'm Vernon.
And we are originally from the Chicagoland area. We moved to Mazatlan, Mexico back in October 2016. And have been living here ever since with our 3 kids. We have 3 kids who are now aged almost 5, 6, and 7. We have been here for almost 2 years. Like I said, we're both location-independent entrepreneurs. We both work online. I work with women, coaching them through life management, so helping them reduce their overwhelm, increase their productivity, as well as live the life that they deserve. I also dabble a bit in relocation services, so folks who are looking to move abroad, looking to start location-independent businesses. I run classes, courses, masterminds. We have an ebook, Freedom to Fly, What It Takes to Live a Location-Independent Lifestyle. And Vernon?
I do a couple of things.
Hey, Jessica. Hey, Trisha.
I'm a writer, so I write for several publications. I also do some coaching and some consulting work. I do a couple of things, you know. I have courses. I have folks that I work with to help them realize their potential in business and personal settings. What else would you like to know? I have a full spiel right now for you.
But you can check all of that out on our website, LaVidaLindsay.com. There are links to our relocation services as well as to my personal website, GabriellaMLindsay.com, and then to his website, VLindsayPhD.com. But you can link it all, LaVidaLindsay.com. Okay, so as I said before, thank you so much for joining us. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this little dance, we have 2 screens going. But we are, we've been here in Mazatlan, Mexico since October of 2016. We've seen 2 kids graduate from kindergarten. We have watched our children really flourish and thrive. I can't talk, y'all. Flourish and thrive here in Mexico in full-time, full-day Spanish classrooms. So local Mexican private school. They are basically fluent in Spanish now, Spanish and English. My kids journal in Spanish. Caso fell the other day, and when I picked him up, he rapidly explained to me what happened to him in Spanish, much to my dismay, because he's like crying and telling me in Spanish. And I'm like, I don't know what happened to my baby because he's talking in Spanish and my Spanish ain't that good. I mean, it's better than it was, but it's not fluent. So yeah, so thank you for joining us. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. I appreciate it, Mama. So yes, let's. Why are we here?
Yeah.
Why are we here?
Okay.
We are here because we have big news. And if you're just joining us, I'm not pregnant. He kind of ruined the surprise earlier. It was going to be like a whole thing. I'm not pregnant. No new friends.
Yeah,
Hashtag no new friends,
that.
y'all. No new friends.
Yeah.
But we have another update. I don't know if you want to tell the story and share.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Hi, Melanie.
So, as Gabriella was saying, we came here in 2016. The goal was to build our businesses to full-time income. And we're still in that process. But if you're an entrepreneur, you know that it takes a significant amount of time to really build sustainable income through your business products and services. So in addition to pushing the work for my business to gain stability, Gabriella's been doing her thing with coaching. She's been bringing in some revenue to the household. That's been much appreciated as well. I've also been applying for jobs. And so one of the jobs I applied for back in November, I had an interview with in February. Went through the interview. The interview was really solid. I walked away thinking like, I think that's gonna work for us. Like this is going to be the next move for our family. They came back a week later and said, we'd love to have you here. We'd love to have you here. But the challenge is that we now have a hiring freeze.
It was like hashtag dream job, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was his job, but it was like hashtag dream job for me.
Yeah.
Because we like hashtags around these here parts.
Yeah. So I thought it was going to be a good look for us. I was a little disappointed. But, you know, I decided to
do a maternity shoot. No new friends. Hashtag no new friends.
You know, I went on, kept pushing the business work, kept pushing the job market as well, trying to see what opportunities could work for us, and nothing was really moving. I did have an opportunity to visit the States a few weeks ago, and I had the interview that, if you've been following our story, I went there, I did the interview, I did my thing, I walked away feeling really great about it, came back and found out, no, didn't get that job. Before
you finish, do me a favor, share. If you're watching, share this, because if you're a friend or a family member, and you probably know a friend or a family member who may want to see this, because we're going to tell you real soon. So do me a favor, real quick, both we got lots of screens going on. So do me a favor and just click that share button to your timeline, because somebody might want to see this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going to continue. Hey, Juanetta. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Curtis. Roxanne, I'm telling you soon, girl. Hold on.
So again, we kept pushing our businesses. Gabriella's doing her coaching thing. She's doing her courses. I'm pushing my courses, working with clients. If you see my timeline, you know I've been writing an insane amount to build content and to create a presence for myself within the market. And I've also been training people. We're doing all the things that are necessary in order to build the business around the passion and the life callings that.
It's hot, y'all. It's real hot. It's like 90s and like 100% humidity.
That we have.
I had to change my shirt because I sweated it out. Do y'all sweat out your clothes? I sweat out my clothes.
Gabrielle. Okay. So, again, we moved here in 2016. One of the biggest hurdles, and I'll let Gabriella talk about the house, and then we'll get into why you all are here. Please stay with us. Don't leave. Go ahead. Tell about the house.
Okay. So before we left the United States, you all might have known that we owned a house. We did own a house, a lovely house, like hashtag dream house, right? Like house we're gonna kids and their kids, you know, the whole American dream, like picket fence and we got 3 kids, so I guess we ruined that, but maybe we would have bought a dog, I don't know. Anywho, when we decided to make the move, obviously we had to put the house on the market, and we put the house on the market in June of 2016, which was right around the time that we took our reconnaissance trip here to Mazatlan. Put the house on the market, we had some good activity, people coming in to view it, this and this and that. We were pretty sure that we were going to sell the house. Well, October 2016, we made that our move date. So we moved in October 6, 2016 with the thought that the house was going to sell. Well, I see Teresa's on. As you know, Teresa. Teresa from across the street.
Oh, okay.
As you know, Miss Teresa, that house has been on the market ever since. Y'all,
okay,
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Yeah.
2 years. So for the past 2 years, our house in the Chicago area has been on the market. You can all give me like wow emojis if you like. Like, how does this make you feel, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, drop them in there.
Yeah.
Let me know how this makes you feel, because I'm going to give you mine. Okay, and right, those are mine. So the house has been on the market ever since, and so we continue to obviously pay
our mortgage for
our
over a
mortgage,
year.
right? We
Over a
continue
year in the
to
house
pay
we
the
live in.
mortgage.
It's so crazy.
Because when you buy a house, so let me give you some advice. Those of y'all trying to buy houses, when you buy a house, you got to pay your mortgage, even if you ain't living in it. Like, it's got to get paid. Unless it's sold, you got to pay that mortgage, right? So as Dave Ramsey says, if we can't own a house and pay it off in full or in 5 years, maybe it's not time to buy a house. We didn't know Dave Ramsey when we got this mortgage, y'all. We didn't know we were going to move away.
Yeah.
But we do know now. So, anywho. So the house has been on the market, ever since. So we continue paying the house we put the house on the market in June 2016. We moved out in October 2016. We continued making full payments on the house until August of 2017, when we finally said enough is enough.
Right.
And, although we were able to cut our living expense, we were saving about $3,000 per month here, because we still owed mortgage, and you have to keep the electricity and the gas, because Chicago gets cold, you need to keep the gas and the electric going. So for showings and just to keep the pipes from bursting and all of that good stuff, we were still paying a mortgage. So for over a year, we paid a mortgage on a house.
We were not living in.
That we did not live in. No, Curtis, we did not sell that house. No, and it does suck, Trisha, yes. And we are enjoying the weather of Mazatlan. It's hot though, but we love it. No complaints. So we continue paying the mortgage. So finally, with the advice of our realtor and finding that somebody was actually interested in purchasing the house, we decided for a short sale option. If you don't know what a short sale option is, Google it. Ain't got time for all that. But a short sale option takes about 3 to 6 months of paperwork between the buyers, the sellers, and the bank.
Yeah.
So February 2018, we're going to fast forward a little, because I know y'all are dying to know the news, and if you haven't shared, share. Some of y'all have shared, thank you. Roxana, those of you who have shared, thank you. If you haven't yet, go ahead and click share. Especially if you have to pop off, because life happens. I may have to pop off, because I don't know if y'all can hear all that popping off back there. But go ahead and, so February 2018, are we in March when you went for the interview? Did we get that part?
Yeah.
Okay,
so I had the interview in February, and so I was deciding that in order for us to maintain our lifestyle here, I need to start applying for jobs online as well as academic jobs back in the States and all around the world. I was looking everywhere, right? So the dream job, as we said, did not come through for us. Like we had hoped. A couple of weeks ago, I'm at this point where I'm looking at our finances, seeing the income that's coming in from Gabriella's work, seeing the income that's coming in from my work. I'm just like, there's no way that we can continue to maintain our lifestyle any longer. So I called my father, listen, in 6 weeks, we are literally going to have to move in with you all.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, we're going to have to move in to Los Angeles.
Y'all. And it would have been lovely. It's a lovely thing. She's got peach cobbler. Any of y'all, if y'all love Pearl's peach cobbler, just say yum in the comments. If you know Pearl's peach cobbler, say yum in the comments. We'd had dinner every night and probably some babysitting care and all that. But y'all, I'm grown. We's grown. We's a little too grown for that. Grateful that we have options.
Absolutely.
But grown, y'all, grown.
Yeah. We didn't want to do that, but we really were at a point where we had very limited choices in terms of what was bringing in enough income to consistently keep everything going here to maintain everything back in the States. So I called my father one day and I said, listen, Dad, I really need some help. I need you to pray for us because we're really going through a really difficult time, and we need to get whatever resources that are out there for us, that God has put in our lives for us, to come in right now. Right now.
We need an intervention. Can y'all intercede, intercess, interprayer, fall out and call the Holy Spirit, and all that. Y'all know. Y'all prayer warriors are doing.
Yeah, so I was like, and this isn't something we've been consistently praying and meditating and doing everything that we can do to make this happen for us, to build a consistent income here for the past 2 years. And it has just been a struggle. We've made some income. We're very grateful for that, but it's not been enough to carry all of our expenses. So we're at this point.
And to live the lifestyle to which I like to, listen, this hair, y'all, can you see? I'm a bad hombre living in Mexico, y'all. This is bad. People needs the
We're getting late. It's 15.
Okay, share. Now's the time to share. We're gonna share now. Okay. So go share, hit share, and we're gonna share.
So listen, this is what happened. So the day that I called my father and I asked him to pray for us, I left the house, I went to the cafe, I wrote consistently for 4 hours, writing my articles, doing my thing. I was in my own zone, in my space. Before I left the cafe, I decided to go ahead and check my email. I checked my email, and I have an email from the University of Antigua in the Caribbean islands which is the job I interviewed for back in February, offering me this job as assistant professor of education.
Right, praise the Lord in the comments. Praise the Lord. For the universe or Mother Nature or whomever you all praise, but say, praise the Lord in the comments.
Real talk, right? So
talk about interceding. Dr. Emery, Reverend Bishop Lindsay done interceded on our behalf, y'all.
So
interceded.
I'm gonna give her Prozac when we leave here.
Come on, y'all. You guys are interesting. This is how it works, right? This is how it works. Opposites.
Yeah.
Opposite. What's that song? 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. Is that not the right song? Y'all know what I mean. Opposites attract, y'all. Married couples, Carrie, y'all know what I mean.
Okay. This is going on 15 minutes.
So they stay hanging out.
Okay.
Y'all interested, right? Let me know if they're interested. Praise the Lord. Continue.
Okay, all right. So I get this email from this job again.
See, Curtis didn't know I was this funny. See, I'm funny.
Don't encourage it. She's like, no. Okay, all right. So listen.
All right.
So the job I had forgotten all about that I really wanted back in the day, because it was a great opportunity for me to get back in the class.
And so nobody see you.
Working with young people. It came through on this particular day, right? And I was just like, what are the chances? And then it's just like everything just kind of lined up from that point on. The house that we had on the market got approved for the short sale. Like, come on now, right? Like, truly, everything is in a divine alignment, right?
Y'all.
Right?
No, but it's really amazing because, y'all, we've been paying on this house. Because even after, listen, about loans and mortgages, even after you stop paying your mortgage, you still got to pay electric and gas. So even though we stopped paying our mortgage in August, we still been paying the electric and the gas because, winter in Chicago, again, the pipes, y'all. Right. So it has been a process. So you got to prove the job. They came back and said, hey, we lifted our hiring freeze, blah, blah, blah. And then, 2 days later, the house was...
2 days later, I think the next day I got an email from the attorney saying it was approved. Then
it hasn't finished yet, so we still have a few more things to do, wrapping up the paperwork. But like at least
but we were
declined first. We actually had to reapply.
I mean, it's been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare.
A 3 to 6 month short sale process has been 11 months. Yeah. And like paperwork, notaries, and doing this kind of stuff out of the country just adds like a whole nother
layer. You have no idea. You have no idea. But listen, this is what's crazy about the whole thing is that the short sale is supposed to close completely on the exact day that I'm supposed to start work in Antigua.
Say God wink in the comments.
Like,
God wink.
Really?
And if you haven't read the book Divine Alignment, little plug. Yeah. You haven't read the book, is it called Divine Alignment? It's by Squire Russell, I think it is. Yeah. God wink is like when like things, and you can say universe wink, you can say Mother Nature wink, whatever works for you. Like when things just divinely align. Like how crazy is that? The house will supposedly close, say your little prayers. We still got some hoops to go through, but we'll close on the day that you start your job. And part of the reason we were able to apply for the short sale was because we were able to prove that we were not able to, it wasn't smart to continue to make payments. Like we weren't able to afford to make the payments anymore. Had he gotten the job back in February, you know what would have happened? He would have then, obviously we would have moved. It would have been a great thing. We would have been grateful for it. But there's a chance that obviously we would have they ask for like basically like your blood type, your mother's maiden name, your third born, the umbilical cord from your third born. I mean, they want all the things. And they would have seen obviously that you had income, and then they probably or possibly could have said, oh, well, you got this income, so now you need to pay on the house. And it wasn't a matter of not paying on the house. No, we ain't lived in that house for 2 years. Like, we done. Like, there's a point when you just have to say, like, I'm done. Even if we had billions, I was done. We was done. Yeah. And so, like, all of this has totally, God wink, see, they're saying it. Yeah. Chantel, it's on the ground. So he's actually, or do you want, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we're moving there. We're moving to Antigua.
Yeah, but it's on the ground.
It's on the ground. It's not online. Classroom. I'll be in the classroom working with future medical professionals to help them understand the implications
okay, Trisha.
of their work beyond the classroom. That'll be my job. And
it's a Caribbean island, y'all. It's an island. There are 365 beaches on this island. Yeah. And one of the best things about it, is because I don't do cold weather. I mean, obviously, right? I need my heat and my beaches. But what's really cool about it is that having a location independent business, because I have a location independent business and he does as well, but because he's taking an on the ground job that requires us to like physically be in a place, I can still run my business. Like I can still keep my clientele, I can still continue working with my clients just in another beautiful location. So we're just really grateful, because for as much as I love my in-laws, and they've got a lovely home and generous open hearts to take us in, and I love that fact. Again, we've grown, and there's 5 of us, y'all, like 5 of us in one room, and 5 of us living with like people who have like now become accustomed to being like empty nesters. Like, y'all, we a lot. Like I am a lot. I myself am a lot, but then you add that, y'all hear that, right? Somebody's about to come in here crying. 5, 4, 3, 2, we a lot. So I'm really grateful that we had this opportunity. So when do we move? Congrats, we need a nanny. We do, actually. That would be lovely.
Yeah.
Come here, Zuri. So when do we move? When do we move?
We move very soon. I can't tell you the exact date because Missouri's here. But very, very, very soon we'll be moving. So today, this is a good reason for you to stay in tune with our vlog. The vlog will give you the exact date and everything that we are moving. Within the next week or so, we'll share that information. With you. So make sure that you tune into our vlog tomorrow. But before we get out of here, listen, I just want to encourage everyone, every single person that is on live, that
come visit.
Whatever it takes to get in tune with God, if it's prayer, if it's
or the universe,
church,
or Mother Nature, or a higher
meditation,
power, whoever it might be, because we are non-denominational. We love everyone. I am. I'll speak for myself. Speak my truth. You too, though, right? No. We'll talk about this later. I love you.
So I want whatever it takes again for you all to get into it, because I feel like in reality that's
Antigua in the West Indies.
That's what it came down to.
In the Caribbean.
When it all came down to, I think that was the tipping point, so to speak, that there was some divine alignment that came into fruition for us in that space, because we pretty much had done everything that we could do on our own. Not sleeping at night, pushing our businesses like insane people. And we had some progress, we've seen some progress, and we're happy with what we have, but it just really wasn't enough. And it wasn't until that extra notch of prayer that came into the picture that enabled everything to come together. So
thank you so much for joining us. That was our big news. The Lindsay family is moving to the Caribbean island of Antigua in the West Indies. We will be island people very soon. We will have more vlogs and blogs and live streams from one of the 365 beaches that make up the island of Antigua. If you are so kind, if you could be so kind as to continue to pray for us for this transition. Y'all, we got like 10, 12 days before we go to, so we're going to LA for a bit. We have like less than 2 weeks, I think, to get our stuff together, like move out of the house, which is insane. We've done it before, it's totally possible. So I'll be streaming, I don't know if he's going to, but I'll be streaming live and recorded videos of the process. So feel free to stay tuned to my page as well as to Vida Lindsay. If you're not already following us on Facebook, Vida Lindsay at Vida Lindsay TV. Same for Instagram at Vida Lindsay TV. I'll be doing stuff in Insta stories as well. And then, of course, our website, LaVidaLindsay.com, for our blog and also for any product services, questions, emails, things like that. Create a location independent business. Grab our ebook about moving abroad. I'm going
to leave some links also in the comments here for you all to check us out, because we're still doing our work as entrepreneurs, and we still need your help throughout this transition. There's going to be some expenses that need to get covered, and so we'd appreciate your support. I have a book out, Gabriella has a book out, we both have courses, we have coaching services, and we'd love to help you to realize some of the success that we have also realized in our time. And so I think that's it for me. What's up, Sam? What's up, Curtis?
All right, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Again, if you haven't shared the video, feel free to share. We appreciate your support, and we will see you soon. But thank you so much for your continued support. We appreciate you. Love you. Take care. Have a great one.
Peace.
Bye.